Today we're going to be looking at some wives who were caught cheating. Wife gets caught cheating and this was her reasoning.
You went with somebody else.
I was mad at me.
Okay, but you went with somebody else.
I did.
Because you got caught lying.
Yes.
And now this person is
He's
now
always mad at me.
now this person is now texting you saying that he was with you actually all night.
He was not.
Okay, but so he's lying.
He is lying.
Okay.
At least she's admitting
He is
it.
lying. That's a big fat f***ing lie.
He's saying last Friday night. What does Katy Perry voice mean?
I have no idea.
Last Friday
I don't know what he's
night.
talking about.
So he's lying.
I think he was with somebody else before he got to me. That's what I think.
Okay. Well, he thinks he had sex all night.
He didn't.
Did you blow him near the couch?
Yes.
Okay. Well, he talks
Right when he walked in the door.
Okay, so wait.
I felt absolutely terrible that I cheated on you.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, do you feel bad that you lied to me?
Well,
Oh,
I was getting there. I told you I was working from the end and going backwards.
Okay.
The worst thing that I've ever done is hurt you.
Okay. So when you got so tell me more about the logic of you getting caught lying, and then you go suck some other guy's because I caught you lying. How does that work?
How does that work?
I was an absolute deserved to be treated like one. It was self-mutilation.
What did I just watch? By the way, that's the first video. Apologies for that. What did we literally just watch? The family dog in the other couch. Listen, I mean, honestly, I feel like that family dog right now. What did we literally just watch? Like, it's starting to make my eyes hurt. I just have a headache now. He caught his wife cheating with another married man, so he exposed him, and it didn't end too well after his wife found out.
Open the door, Amy.
Okay, I don't have a key on me.
Who's here? So how long you been messing around my wife?
What you mean?
What do you mean what I mean?
Just
No. You want me to leave?
No,
Are you in love?
I don't know.
Okay. Well, this Facebook Live, your daughter sees that, and your wife sees that.
What you mean?
Your wife added her tonight. When I seen my wife was at a motel.
Man, you don't even know my wife. Get out of my face.
Well, I don't think that's your wife.
Problem? You got a problem?
Nah, I ain't got no problem. What you mean my wife see that?
Because it's Facebook Live.
Nah, get me out there, bro, because you don't know who I am. Get me out there.
Believe that.
Wait a minute, so basically that guy knew that his wife was cheating with that man. So he added his wife on Facebook, then went live exposing his wife for cheating on him with him, and him cheating his wife with her. Now that is one messy situation. Dude's girl caught him cheating and the mistress went live.
She fake crying, y'all. Your mama, mama. Tell your mama I look better than you. Aha. You on the phone with your mama, your mama.
This
Yeah,
is the
she
mistress.
Yeah.
You're letting this girl call me a you fuck you.
Yeah, I know. What a horrible husband.
Uh-huh.
Sorry to go down.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Y'all know how much I'm appreciating.
What little dirt say? I beat your ass. Don't touch my I beat your ass. I take that to your head. The wife, I beat your girl. I will beat your ass. Get my stuff from right there. Girl, we finna get in this car. We gone. Aha.
Oh, that's a nice car.
What kind of car? That's a Corvette.
Girl, what?
Why he packing his
Nuts.
bag though? She was dumb.
Girl, go back in the house. Like what?
Why are you telling his wife to go back in the house?
She's about loser.
He's mad.
Somebody said,
So let me get this straight. That guy had a wife and he was cheating on his wife with that woman. Whenever his wife came home and caught them together, she decided to go live on Instagram and called her out. We all heard the way she was talking to her. Honestly, I love women, but some women scare me. Some women genuinely terrify me. And it's women like that. I, 44 male, just recently caught my wife, 43 female, of 16 years cheating. She does not know that I know, and we live in Ohio. First event, this really sucks. We have 3 teenage daughters in high school. That makes it 10 times worse. Like, whenever it comes to affairs and cheating, it's bad enough that first of all you think about doing it. It's even worse that you do it, but it's even worse if you do it whenever you got kids. These kids aren't like really young babies where they're not going to remember the divorce going down. They're teenagers, they're going to properly feel it. They mean the absolute world to me. That is what's going to hurt the most. I don't want to put them through this and I don't want to lose them. They'll be crushed. I literally do everything for them, so I think they would want to live with me if given a choice. She is a recovering alcoholic that's been sober for a few months. I've put up with so much over several years to keep her family together, and this is the thanks I get. Advice needed and questions. I've reached out to a local divorce lawyer for a consultation that I was referred to from my local bar association. I've been reading other posts saying to find the top 5 divorce lawyers in my area. Is there a good way to do this? Google gives results, but I feel like it's an advertisement. I want to confront her so bad, but I've not yet. She keeps asking if I'm okay and saying that I seem off. Should I hold off until I speak to my lawyer? I mean, she quite clearly can tell that something's going on, but little does she know it's because of what she's been doing. But then yet again, you would think in the back of her head she'd think that's why. The way I found out was that I first had a suspicion, which led me to putting an audio recorder in her car. I then heard her phone convo with him from that recording. I'm pretty sure this is not allowed, but I just have to confirm my thoughts. I mean, look, is it the best thing to do? Probably not. However, if you are suspicious, you quite clearly were suspicious for a reason, and your gut was telling you the truth. I also have access to an old device of hers that still tracks her phone calls, not texts, and the calls have been going on for a month or so. Lastly, she left her non-password protected smartwatch out, and I was able to view her text convo. Any of this that I should be worried about when I confront her? I mean, not really, you know, put it this way, she's been pretty sloppy with it, so why don't you use it against her? Finances and assets. I'm the breadwinner. She has an FT job but doesn't make a lot of money. We have separate bank accounts. We have some credit card debt. I have a 401k, she doesn't. House, 15 years left in mortgage, and cars paid for are all on my name. How screwed am I when it comes to assets? Well, I have to sell the house. Sorry if I'm all over the place here. I'm still processing all of this. Seems like a bad dream. What sucks even more about that is the fact that he's the breadwinner, so if they divorce, he probably will have to pay her some money. But you know, in my opinion, I don't really agree with. Put it this way, if your partner has a job, they work, and then they end up cheating on you, so you end a relationship, why should you have to pay for their lifestyle? Why don't they go live with the person they cheated with? Your daughters are old and mature enough to understand the consequences of their mum's actions. You both have given them a stable life during key development phases. It seems like if it's recognised that the mum cheated, then the daughters will be very angry, hateful, really towards their mother, and will be supportive of their father. Growing up, I had a best friend and their parents broke up basically because the dad cheated. I know this is the opposite situation, however, in this case, she supports her mum loads. She still talks to her dad, but she's not super close to him. And honestly, I can't blame her. You know, if he's going to go out and cheat and ruin their family, why would you want to talk to him? An attorney will advise you about the rest and what matters. People say meet with the 1 to 3 top attorneys to keep them from representing your wife. But if you cast a wider net, I have read that judges look at this practice with disfavour. I'd focus on finding an excellent family law attorney for you. Unless there are legal abuse and crimes leading to divorce, most divorces are fairly standard, especially if it's a no-fault state. I wouldn't say anything to your wife until after she's served. Ask your attorney when the most strategic time is for protecting your assets from a spouse who may act in an greedy and unfair way out of anger. And don't write off any dark thoughts about what your wife is capable of doing. After all, here you are. Exactly, you know, whenever it comes to divorces, don't think that it's going to go down smoothly. If people are greedy, they're going to go for the money. But yet again, I just feel so bad for him, and even worse for the daughters. Imagine having your mum and dad together your whole life, and because the mum can't fight her lust and stay loyal, she ends up ruining that.
What are we doing here, guys?
Oh, what are we doing?
Pretty good proof to me. Oh, hey, I'm video recording you, buddy. Video recording you, and you got prison time, not me.
Prison?
All I'm gonna say is, are you coming with me or are you staying with this guy? Pick or choose right now. And because, you know what? We've screwed the last 2 nights. She sucked my... and professed to me that she's loves me and wants to be with me forever. And I have it on audio, actually. I'll send you the file just so you believe me.
Obviously not.
And she swore...
She's
you know
with
what she
him.
said to me last night? She said, I swear on my kids' lives, Ryan, that I'm not doing anything with Stefan anymore because it was always only about his daughter, and now that that's done, we're done. But clearly that's not the case, is it, Charlene?
Is that her ex? I'm confused. I'm just so confused by that. Quite clearly, that man has caught his wife with another man. I don't know if that's her ex-boyfriend or husband. However, I feel really bad for the guy behind the camera because he's saying that she expressed her love for him and says that, you know, she's never going to cheat on him. And then she ended up doing it a few days later. Sad, and he's bragging that she's coming home with him. Change the locks and find a lawyer. Let her stay with him. Good riddance. Exactly, you know, with people like that, you just need to get rid of them. I feel bad for him. You can really hear it in his voice. Like, you can hear how heartbroken he is. And I think he's also got children with her. You know, that makes it even worse. Imagine having children with her. Obviously, a good thing you got out of the relationship is the kids, but sadly you're still stuck with her. Well, anyways guys, that's really that video there. That's some wives who were caught cheating. If we see me looking more cheaters, let me know, definitely will. Press subscribe and see you all tomorrow for another video.